I saved enough to take my mom on a cruise. What's all this?
It's Wells Fargo. They like.
Yo, what's up? There we go. Man, it's beautiful out right now in SoCal. Look. Wait, you can't really see. It's blown out. It's 67 out with a breeze and sunny. It feels like the perfect spring right now. I decided to stream today. Not instead of Saturday like we talked about yesterday. I said maybe we'll do a bonus stream on Friday if I feel like it. Because again, usually it's I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. That's usually the norm. So yeah. I don't know. Kind of just wanted to hang out and game tonight. And of course, do it while streaming. Sorry, I'm posting to my socials. Sorry, my Instagram is glitching, bro. I'm trying to post to Instagram. Sorry, hold on, give me 1 second. Trying to figure out if we want to try to play Wario Land on the Virtual Boy, or if we should try to get another obscure another obscure Mario game. Twitch enhanced broadcasting. They keep asking me if I want to do that, but the problem is that I use Restream, you know, the site where you can stream to both Twitch and YouTube, and as far as I know right now, it doesn't let you do that. The enhanced broadcasting allows you to stream like at 1440p. Pretty cool. I mean, maybe overkill because generally most people aren't like at max quality, like looking at the stream most of the time. They usually just like have it up on the background, another monitor, you know. And at that point, it's like stream could be at 540p, you know. I got to work, hold on. There we go. Anyways, how was everybody's day? Did y'all work today? Did you guys have today off? I work today. You know, I usually work like 7 to 4. But the past like couple months I've been working half days. Like 7 to 1. I think a half day technically would be like the 11:30 mark or something like that. But anyways. And so I get to come home and relax and stuff like that earlier. I've been trying to use that time to go on walks. You know, I'm trying to lose some weight. My goal is to lose like 100 pounds. I need to be down to like 200. I'm like 304 right now. But obviously it's gonna take some time, and yeah, I've lost about 10 pounds since January. January I was like at 314. I think the heaviest I've ever been. So I am trending downwards, I guess you could say. But my goal is to keep the weight off. You know, I've lost like 40 pounds before at times in my life. Like, I think it was like in 2011. I went from like 240 to like 190 something in a matter of like 6 months or so. You know, basically like ate like 1,300 calories, like worked out like every single day. It was tough, miserable, but you know, I looked great and lost weight. But you know, weight came back on because, you know, I never solved any of the root causes of like overeating or stuff like that. So, you know, so it all came back plus more. So I'm trying to make like lifestyle changes and again assess what the root cause is to, like, you know, of like my eating habits or my weight gain habits, weight gain issues. Yeah, which I'm finding out it's like learning to stop eating when I'm comfortable and, you know, try to move a little bit more. And just a reminder, y'all. We have a content for stream section, okay? So make sure you guys link stuff in here to watch on stream. So, you know, like YouTube videos, TikToks, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, or basically anything. It doesn't have to be a video, but if there's like something you want to, like, you know, share with the class, I guess you could say, so we can all look at it together and share it. It could be an article, it could be anything. Anything that's content. Share it so we can all check it out. Even if it's a niche, bro. If it's a niche that you like, that you think no one else likes, who cares? Share it and then tell me about it. Explain what it is. Let me in on your niche. There we go. All right, let's see. Oh man, maybe harder to get this to work. Look. Take it. Bummer, bro. Yeah, we may just have to skip the Satella queue for now, man. Let's see, let's put this here. Okay, let's see. The heck? There we go. Okay. I got the NVIDIA broadcast set up. So background noise is removed. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I guess it wasn't working. NVIDIA broadcast was not open, so I just opened it and made sure that my mic was set to that. So sorry if you guys have been hearing the background noise coming through the mic, like music playing. Sorry. Because I have music playing through the speakers of the TV, like the music you're hearing, the lo-fi video game stuff. Sorry about that. But anyways, yeah, let's get into playing the next Wario Land game, huh? Dude, the game is literally called Virtual Boy Wario Land. I was like, why does it have the name of the console in the title? Like, I thought it was like a just like wrong like wording, but it's literally that's actually what the game's called. Interesting. All right. I wonder how long this is. This game, I've like played it once. Okay, you guys ready? To get into some Wario Land, let's go. Okay. On the Virtual Boy. Wario Land on the Virtual Boy, come on. Check, testing 1, 2, 3. How's the mic volume? Automatic pause off. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Dude, that is hard to make out with the red and black. You know, I really want to play with the red and black because I feel like it's a more like authentic experience, but it actually may be too hard to make things out playing it this way. Bro, he's so mad. Who was that just... Yeah, get the frick out of here is what he's... Dude, this music, man. This music, bro. Wait, hold it there, folks. Okay. What is that, man? Oh, booty slam. Whoa. Get out of here. Yeah, I got something, bro. Wait, hold on. Yeah, why do I have a feeling that... Yeah, let's go here. Yeah, who's that goofball, bro? Bro, this music slaps. Oh, shoot. There's the power-up. So, oh, that was cool. Boom. Oh, I can't break it. There we go. Oh, that's cool. You know what I was gonna say? This music reminds me a little bit of Luigi's Mansion. There's something about it that just I don't know. It's giving Luigi's Mansion. Who is this guy watching TV, man? What's he doing? So 14. So I don't know if you saw that map. Is that it? Is that the whole game? 14? Is this a short game? I mean, I was thinking about it. I'm like, is it going to be like as long as like a full-fledged game? Whoa. Oh. I mean, Clash was pretty long. I was just thinking like, maybe with a game like this, they wouldn't make it a full-on like long game because of just the nature of like games on the Virtual Boy. So I don't know. Maybe 14 is it, or that's just the first world. Maybe there's multiple worlds. Boom, boom. Boom. What is that cloud with the coin on its face? Yeah. Hi. How do you get over there? Oh, wait. Oh, secret. We already have it, so. This. There we go. Alright. Cricket, I'm not gonna mess with those guys. Oh shoot, come on. Again, bro. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Wait. Boom, gotcha. Wait. Oh, you can go through these? Alright, yeah, I don't know. Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I like that. So that's how we... Yeah, I like that, I like that. Burn, baby, burn. Dun, dun, dun. But how do we... Oh. Oh well. It's okay though. Woo. that's how you get here. But before we do anything... Whoa, there's a lot of routes to take. Hold on. Let's do this first. Yeah, let's get all this. Okay. Okay, so you can get up or go through here. So what's through here? Oh! There we go. I'm guessing there's an option to not get this, like, treasured on every map. Like, obviously you need the key. But my guess is the treasure's like a bonus, right? Hey Hugh, what's up, bro? Thank you for the lurk. Have a great stream. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. See, look. Level 1, 2. We just did 2. See, it goes all the way to 14. I'm guessing that's the whole game. See? Over here. Over here. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like that, dude. Wait, why am I getting Final Fantasy VII, bro? I mean, it's just an arpeggio, right? I was gonna say, I'm like, it's not that technical or unique. It's really just an arpeggio. Which is, you know, not easy to do on certain instruments, right? But I think it's literally just our arpeggios. Or arpeggio. Whoa! Go, go! Oh my gosh. Slow as hell. Slow as hell. Can I have a flame again? Yeah, there we go. I'll take that. Oh my gosh. That flame didn't kill that dude? That's annoying. Frick it. It just load. Okay, they do 3 trumps. Three chomps. And fire does not kill this dude. One, two, three chomps to go past him. Whoa. Oh, watch out for that guy. Whoa, that was close. I didn't get that goods, whatever that is. Hopefully it doesn't make me get every single one to beat the boss. Might have to come back, huh? Wait, what the frick? It's a boss. Oh, okay, yeah, that's how you beat him then. Brown pan is Actually, before we proceed, let me look up. Okay, so yeah. Virtual Boy Wario Land. What are the exact conditions for best ending? I read online that all the treasures must be collected in order to get the best ending, flying carpet and bunny, and that the game must be completed in less than 2 hours. However, I beat the game yesterday in an hour 40 minutes with all treasures and only got second best ending, flying carpet not bunny. Is there another condition? Do I need a certain amount of coins? Yes, I think you need a certain amount of coins. Time might have something to do with it too. I used to know the exact conditions needed, but I forgot. I forgot. Okay, that is good news because I just wanted to know whether you had to get all the treasures or the goods, I guess, to beat the game. So you can beat the game, you just won't get the better ending, which I don't care. I just want to beat the game, right? We talked about that like our first playthrough with the first Mario franchise playthrough series we're doing. We're just beating the games, and then we're going to come back and 100% them on the second playthrough and get retro achievements. Yeah, so this time around, that's good. I just need to beat the boss, and even if I don't get the cool ending, I don't care. All right. Is this a boss? Yeah, we're saving it. We are saving it, because what the frick is this going to be? Who is that? Hey man, I don't want any trouble, I just want my treasure back. Oh, shoot! Oh! Oh my gosh. I jumped right into that. Do I have to hit him on from the top, or can I just... Woo! Oh, shoot! Oh, crap. Well, now I'm gonna have to hit him from the top again. Whoa, they are not messing around with the difficulty in this first boss. Because holy crap. Go! 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 Get the fuck out of here! Go! Holy shit. Dude, are you kidding me? Why is he so hard? Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, hold on. Watch this. Okay, I think I know what to do. Let's see. I guess I don't know what to do. What the frick? Okay, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Now this is the part I'm curious about. We're gonna experiment. I'm gonna see if I can dash into him and do some damage. Maybe you don't have to hit him on top of the head. Let's see. Oh, you hit him in the head. And it's much harder now that I missed. Alright, let's... He's like impossible to hit! Frick it, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Maybe one more hit. Use most bosses or hit him 3 times. Let's try it again. Ready? Wait for it. 2, 3. Only 3? Okay, here he comes. 1, 2, 3. All 3s. Oh, shoot. What's this guy watching? And what is he drinking? It better be soda. I thought I turned automatic pause off, bro. What? What is this, a Wii? It's to remind you to go outside, stop being stop being chronically online and secluded and an introvert. You guys remember that with the Nintendo Wii? How like periodically when you play a game, it would tell you like take a break, and it would show like it would show a picture of the Wiimote like down on the table and like the window open with like the drapes like blowing in the wind, like go outside. Does anybody remember that? Right here, I found it. I found it. Oh, it was specifically I think Wii Sports. Look, hey, why is it a different image? Hold on. Look, and Wii Sports Resort. Why not take a break? You could pause the game at any time by pressing. Dude, look at this crap. Yeah, dude, this was the era of them getting rid of vending machines with snacks and with drinks, like in sodas and crap at school. At least I remember in our part of LA, like our school district, the Torrance School District, they like got rid of vending machines, like or they either got rid of them, or what they would do is they'd put like healthy snacks instead of like chips and crap in there, and then like drinks for like water and like sugar free Powerade and all this stuff. Does anybody remember that? Anyways, this is I guess this is the era of like get up and move and eat better. Uh, why not take a break? You can pause the game at any time by pressing the plus sign. Speaking of, we're an hour and 11 minutes into the stream. Let's take our first break. Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna get something to drink and walk around for a second. All right, BRBL. Okay. We is back. Okay. Whoa, God. I was leaning back in my chair just now, and that was a scary moment. Oh. I was gonna fall back. Alright, let us continue. Alright. What you trying to do, bitch? Oh. Bird had a spear for a nose. Yeah, burn, baby, burn. Oh! Yeah, that's what I thought. Not so tough now that you got wings and can fly, huh? What the? What the frick was that, dude? A damn Care Bear with a spiked shield. Yo! Okay, hold on. This is the confusing part, bro. Like, where are you? Alright, let's just go up first. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal if we don't get the... Yeah, well, I guess that was the goods, wasn't it? We're just trying to be the... Whoa! Did I do that? Wait, what? No, that wasn't a good. That was a new item. Look. Whoa! It's like a better version of a flamethrower. Oh! That's crazy, bro. Oh, maybe you do this? Get out of here, bro. Yeah, get the heck out of the way, bro. Don't be spawn camping that. Come on. Whoa! Oh, well, there's the key. Oh, I saw ya. I saw your eyes in the bushes, bro. I thought you were slick. Jesse! Hey! What are you up to, Jesse? How the fuck? Man, get off. I want to ask you what your favorite sandwich place was. That is a good question. Probably Ike's. Is there any Ike's out near you? Oh, you can fly! Oh my gosh. You haven't had it. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of Ike's, baby? Let's check it out. Dude, when you are engaging in big back activities asking me about food. I've been really into Jersey Mike's lately. Oh, dude, Jersey Mike's is always good. Ike's is probably next level. I hope they expand that the way. Let's see here. What locations they have? Let's see. Let's zoom out. Are they just in LA maybe? LA County? Whoa. I guess they're just in LA County. Alright. Well, I guess it might be a while. Might be a while. Wait. I gotta show you some stuff. I gotta show you the menu. Hold up. They go crazy. I mean, the creations are nuts here. They're not just your basic deli. They do have some basics, right? But they got some crazy sandwiches. Big bag activities of eating Sonic while asking about sandwiches. Yeah, boy, let's go. AI viewers streamboo.com. Jesse, we do the honors and ban this bitch. This look good as fuck. Yeah, dude, look. So, let's see. What is my favorite one? Oh, the Da Vinci is like they're taking an Italian sub. It's like probably my favorite, but it's like basic. So, turkey, ham, salami, Italian dressing, provolone. All sandwiches are served with dirty sauce. Dirty sauce is like they're like cream. It's like a creamy. I don't even know how to explain it. I think it's an aioli. Anyways, every sandwich comes with dirty sauce. Now check this out, dude. The Madison Baumgartner. Look at this. Steak, Ike's yellow barbecue sauce. Light habanero, pepper jack, American, all sandwiches. Yep, that's good there. That's good there. What was the? There's some crazy ones like the Jamie Sirwich, like this one. Fried chicken, Ike's yellow barbecue sauce, ranch, pepper jack. Let's see. They get crazy, but they're gonna get some crazy. Where's another one? Oh, meats. We want meats. They have way more than this. Wait, which one's this one? The Damon Bruce? Steak sauce, beer bat, onion rings, provolone. There's some crazier creations. This one, the Adam Richmond, fried chicken, ham, pesto, honey, avocado, Swiss. Beast mode. Oh, I think I had this one too. Fried chicken, bacon, spicy, beast mode, barbecue sauce, cheddar. Yeah, it goes crazy. You got it. I'm into it already. I want that one. Show me the Elvis one. Yeah, where is it? We just saw it, didn't we? The Elvis Keith. Halal chicken, teriyaki, wasabi mayo, Swiss. Man, that sounds pretty good. Let's see if I go to order now, but let me do my location. Let's just say takeout. Sometimes they make you go through all this. Yeah, so they have some. Let's see if they have some different stuff here. I've like tried to have them all. A three-way. How do you say that in French? This one's chicken, honey mustard, barbecue sauce, real honey, pepper jack, Swiss, cheddar. The Nacho Boy, the 49er, Carrie Walsh. Name of the girl I'm dating. Oh yeah, they didn't have this one. This is like to my location. The Joker, all beef meatballs, fried zucchini, red pesto ranch. Dude, Ben doesn't like Sonic Tots. I'm so upset. Do you know I've never had Sonics? There's not a Sonics in the area. Hold on. Where is nearest Sonics? Closest one's open the map. What the hell is this, man? In Whittier? Let's see. Where is that, man? Directions. 25 miles out. I guess you think I could make a trip out there now that I'm thinking about it. But that's the closest one. And what's really annoying, it's actually a known thing in the South Bay, right? So in the South Bay, right, where I'm from, Torrance, like for example, let's pull up a map, right? So they call this the South Bay, but not to be confused with, hold on, the Bay. I'm from the Bay Area. What the fuck? Oh, I went way too far up. Okay, so San Francisco, right? I'm from the Bay Area, and some people might call us the South Bay, but in LA County, the South Bay is known as like south of LAX Airport, which is right here. Okay, so south of that, right down to here, Torrance. Here is where the rich people live, Palos Verdes, Rolling Hills area, right? The golf course is back here. San Pedro, all the way. I think Carson might be the South Bay. I think it ends maybe in Long Beach, maybe right here. But anyways, the South Bay, right? I'm making this little cube boxing. So this is the South Bay, it's considered, right? The suburbs of like LAX. We get commercials all we've been it's like, yeah, it's a whole South Bay like thing, a joke almost. Like we get commercials for Sonics and there's never one around us. You know, it's like I remember we were watching cable television like growing up in the 90s, 2000s, and I would see Sonics and it'd like show all the commercials, people sitting in the car, the iconic Sonic commercials, right? The dude who's like been like the iconic Sonic commercial guy forever, and it's like, where is there a Sonics? Where are they? I'm so bummed. Ike knows what he's doing. Yes, I think Lekin said that the one near him wasn't good. Oh, the Sonics. That's a bummer. But then again, we'll have to ask him. You know, he door dashes like all the time, right? And what did we talk about when it comes to food and rating a place, right? This is where you and I agree on, right? What is the one thing we talk about when you get food delivered? You can't judge a place or rate a place if you got it delivered, right? You got to eat there in person, and then if it sucks in person with the food's hot and fresh, then you know that's a more true rating. So I don't know. We'll have to ask them. Like, hey, is that because you've just DoorDashed it, or did you actually go there in person? I'll have to ask them about it, but yeah, to answer your question, that's my favorite sandwich place. There's other, let's see, what's the other one I'm really been liking recently? Mendocino Farms. Mendocino Farms is kind of more like it feels like a bougier place, like yeah, they opened one near our house, but they were it's kind of I don't know what you would call it, like higher quality ingredient, a very like interesting takes on sandwiches. Like what did I have recently that actually was pretty good? What? No, go forward. the heirloom BLT, limited time here. So yeah, Mendocino Farms is like, yeah, kind of like a... Mendocino Farms is kind of your bougier place. This is the other sandwich place I like, but it's not my favorite. So I just got ads out of ads. Oh, I was saying, I don't know if you heard me, but response to Mike, and he said the one there him isn't good. And what do you and I always talk about? You can't base a place, you can't judge a place based off if you get delivery. And you know, he gets delivery a lot, like all the time, like once, twice a day, with DoorDash. And so if he's had Sonic via DoorDash and hasn't been there physically, then we'll be like, sorry man, that rating doesn't count, bro. You gotta go in person. And yeah, you gotta have it hot and fresh. If you have it hot and fresh, right, and the food sucks, okay, then so be it, right? Like, but that's the truest way to have it. But yeah, if you're getting stuff delivered, it's like by that time stuff either cools down to like room temp, right? And then texture of most things is like ruined. So it's like, if you say that stuff wasn't hot, the texture was weird, or it had no texture, or the fries were soggy, it's like, yeah, I mean, what did you expect? I mean, that's just the name of the game when you get it delivered. DoorDash is the worst because they take multiple orders and your shit sits for... Yes, they make you pay. It's like, here's what happens. If you DoorDash, you hope that it's just your order. When they pick up your food and it says Dasher on the way, it's like, oh damn, like, we rolled good this time. But if you see like your Dasher's on the way, but he's making one stop before he gets to you, you're like, son of a bitch, bro. This shit's gonna suck. Always missing at least one item. Yeah. Dude, it's such a hit and miss. That's the only thing. That's the only issue I have with like delivery services in general, is that there's no consistency in terms of like the quality or the standard of the delivery experience. Like, there's people who are like, have done like thousands of deliveries, you know, they're like 4 or 5 stars, and like they keep you updated. They go, if they're out of something, they contact you, hey, they're out of this, do you just want a refund, or do you want something else, you know, yada yada. And then there's the people who show up and literally your fucking food smells like they're fucking cologne and cigarettes. You think I'm joking? Like, I just made that shit up. That's literally a real fucking experience. I've had shit show up where it smells like their fucking cologne, like from their car, or whatever perfumey shit that their car is so fucking scented that it literally is stuck to like my food, like the bag and everything. It's I hate it. Or they smoke and like literally your food smells like the fucking cigarette smoke. Right? Or I've had both. I'm like fucking like the intense cologne and the smell of like cigarette smoke on my food. Right? So that's the extreme. You have, yeah, one guy like up to date, prompt, communicating, goes out of his way for you. Oh, hey, I noticed you didn't ask for any condiments, but I grabbed you some. Those are real experiences I've had, above and beyond. And the other people I've mentioned, those have been real experiences too. And here's the thing too, that it's actually, they can get in trouble. They're not supposed to do it, but sometimes the drivers do multiple deliveries from different delivery apps. So like, even if like on the app, on like, let's say if they're doing DoorDash, let's say they're doing DoorDash and Uber Eats or DoorDash and Postmates, right? Like 2 at a time. There's been times where I've like suspected, and I'm like, I've been 90% sure, like I know it's what they're doing, because they get the food and then they stop off like at another restaurant down the street and they're there for like 5 minutes. But it says they're not doing another pickup. And what my theory is that they're doing 2 deliveries with 2 different apps. and that's how they get away with it, right? I'm sorry, I'm talking. I mean, it happens with non-direct deliveries, which is kind of silly because it's like, well, it's not silly because, like, you know, if another person orders on Uber Eats, like, that's around here, and I'm the guy on DoorDash, it's like, okay, he's doing Uber Eats and DoorDash at the same time. He's not supposed to, but people do it. But there's been times, like, I think 1 or 2 times that we paid for direct, and they've stopped off, and I'm like, wait, I'm paying for direct to me, and this dude's, like, also doing, like, Postmates or something. That can get him in trouble, but yeah. I don't think you're joking. I've had weirdest experiences. Once this lady kept ringing the bell, knocking, calling. When he said leave at the door, she was like crazy. Dude, that is so wild. And you know what's really upsetting? Is that a lot of these people cannot read like instructions. Like, some of these people, like, reading comprehension skills are literally shit. Or they're properly trained to read the directions. Like, you know, it's like, hey, every order, make sure you read the directions in case it was like the code to get in, right? Like I've said before, like, you know, there's a gate coming into our apartment complex because it's almost like a gated community, and, you know, like, to drive in through on the inner road, and, like, they just park on the street and they walk in, and I'm thinking, like, why are you walking? Like, you could have come in, you know? Or people go, what's the gate code? Or I can't get in. And it's like, did you try putting in the gate code? No, I didn't see a gate code. I'm like, yeah, it's in the instructions. And then they put it in, and then they come in. It's like, what the hell is going on? You know? But yes, there's been times where it's like, yeah, knocking on the door, and the instructions have been like, leave it at the door. We had a really, really bad Walmart grocery delivery once, and it caused us to cancel our subscription. Dude, that is insane. Was it directly through Walmart, or was it through Instacart? I think with, like, isn't it like with, like, Walmart and other places, they, like, use DoorDash or something, right? I know, like, Little Caesars doesn't have a delivery service, so, you know, they sublet delivery to DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, all that stuff. And you know what's really weird too? DoorDash, or even, I'm sorry, like Domino's or Papa John's, sometimes they'll either use, like, the internal employees to do deliveries, or they sublet to, like, other companies. But I was curious if Walmart used, if it was, it like through them directly and then they, like, find drivers, because I'm curious if, like, they pulled, like, a DoorDash driver, Uber Eats, and, like, that's why it sucked. Because, you know, the Instacart people, here's what I found: the people that do Instacart are, like, on a professional level, like, another tier above DoorDash drivers, Uber Eats drivers. Like, they take it serious. They take, like, in terms of accuracy, communication, like, effort, delivery. Like, I found that Instacart is, like, a whole tier above, like, the clientele. I'm sorry, or I guess the employees who work for, like, the other delivery services. But anyways, yeah, like, this heirloom BLT limited time. It's, like, on a toasted sourdough, heirloom tomatoes, bacon, arugula, habanero, honey, and mayo. Yeah, I had this one recently. So good. There's a picture of it. Yeah, this one. So good. It's like the yellow and the red tomatoes. Oh, man. Another excellent one is the Peruvian steak right here. On a toasted potato roll, avocado, herb aioli, Oaxacan cheese, red onion, shredded romaine tomato, ají amarillo sauce, ají amarillo steak. So good, man. What's my other one? Oh, Ali always gets this one, the prosciutto and chicken. On a panini pressed ciabatta, chicken, prosciutto, mozzarella, tomato, basil pesto, honey roasted almonds, balsamic glaze. That's her go-to. Which other one have I tried? Oh, the chimichurri steak and bacon. On a toasted sesame roll, bacon, steak, caramelized onion, jam, chimichurri, herb aioli, marinated pepper, shredded romaine. Oh man, amazing. But yeah, this Mendocino Farms. What locations do they have? Let me see. Anything? I wonder how far they go out. Oh, they got locations: Arizona, California, Colorado, Illinois, Texas, and Washington. This guy unloaded a haul of groceries at the door, but he was late. He was just standing there, and Ben went out, and he didn't speak English. He only spoke Chinese, and he wouldn't let Ben take the food. So he was trying to speak with him through the app. He said it was his first day, and since he was late, he had to cancel the order. And we were like, no, we paid for these. They are here. We are taking them. We had to call the company while he wouldn't leave our property, and half the groceries went bad. What the frick? Because we were arguing with him over an hour. Holy moly. So was shopped by Walmart, then outsourced to literally pickup service. I don't remember which one. Man. That's wild. That's like so silly. Like arbitrary rules, so it's like because they're late they have to be canceled. And it's like, is there no nuance to this? Like what the frick? He's like, that's so weird. It's when we lived in rural Washington. That's so wild. What did they say? When you got on the... Like, so he's standing there on the door. He was wrong, though. Yeah. Even if he was right, it's like, that's fucking... It's wrong. Like, even if that was company policy, like, oh, we have to cancel because it's late. It's like, even if... Like, let's say worst case scenario, like, that was, like, an actual true company thing. It's like, fuck that. Bullshit. But yeah, so okay, but anyways, he was actually wrong, like on company policy. Once they hear property, they can take them. Man. Wait, so what happened? Like he's sitting there like I can't give it to you. So you're like, wait, hold on 1 second. Let me call somebody. What was Walmart saying to you? Did you guys like have like Walmart on speakerphone and you're like, hey, I'm with your driver. This guy's like refusing to give us our food and it's going bad. Man, that is freaking wild. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Jesse. That's wild. Holy moly. But yeah, I'd say Ike's is probably my favorite. And the thing about Ike's is they have sandwiches that are like distinct to location too, like custom sandwiches. Like, let's see. Hella fat bastard. Ham, bacon, mozzarella sticks, extra dirty sauce, American. They were telling him it was fine, but he didn't work for Walmart and didn't want to lose his job. And I'm like, you're making it so much worse for yourself, bro. That's so wild, man. I don't know how much he understood. That is, gosh, what just a shitty situation. It's like, bro, he should have called, like, he should have also called his company. It's like, at that point, Walmart was like, yeah, it's okay, leave the food. And he's like, I can't, my company says. It's like, okay, put your company on the phone. Let's forward this conversation with you, me, Walmart, and whoever you work for on the phone, bro. Oh my gosh. And then there's these iconic, they call them collabs. like with celebrities or athletes or something like that. Let's see. The Nikonator, created with Neka Ogu Maike, chicken, bacon, buffalo wing sauce, ranch, and Gouda. He couldn't because he didn't speak English, and I think he was misunderstanding the translation in his app. Oh my gosh, wow. Wow. Wait, were you out there too? I know you don't like dealing with people. Were you out there too with Ben, or were you just like listening in from like inside the house without being seen? Ben resorted to trying to help him with his own app even. Right, going out of your way to like let's make this work. Let me help you so we can come to agreement and have mutual we can mutually benefit from this. Michael Clifford's side quest. Fried chicken, yellow barbecue sauce, zesty orange glaze, real honey, voodoo chips, and pepper jack. Man. I got really upset after an hour and came out and begged him to leave, and Ben made me go back inside. What did you say? If you can't go, please, can you just leave? Can you leave the food? Just go. Please leave. Was it something like that? I feel like my interpretation of you is that by default you would prefer not to interact with people, but if you have to, Mama Bear gonna have to step in. It was less nice, unfortunately. I was at my breaking point with him. I feel like most of us would probably just, if it was like that long and it's like, this is so stupid, like the food's like literally going bad and it's like Walmart's not gonna take it back, we can't use it. Yeah, I feel like most people would have a hard time being reserved. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat for dinner later. The closest Ike's is like 3-4 miles away, so I don't know if I really want to DoorDash it. Maxine didn't eat one of her chicken nuggets. It was like Allie made them in the air fryer, like the jumbo dino chicken nuggets. You know how there's like, it's I think it's Tyson. I think it's Tyson, yeah. It's like the standard dino nuggets. They have like jumbo ones. They're like twice, 3 times the size. Maxine didn't eat hers, so I was like, I had to eat her nugget. The thing is, Ben is more antisocial than I am, so I'm usually the one to handle it, but Ben didn't want me to have to deal with some random dude out there myself. Yeah, that makes sense. But how was your day, Jesse? What'd you do today? Then diddle do down meow. Yeah. Oh. Got him. Burned his ass in the tree, dude. So it said you have to beat this game in 2 hours. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, so if I like get all the way to the end and the timer runs out, like you literally have to start the game over or what? Oh my gosh. Wait. Hold on. There we go. Wait, but what's over here first? Before we go in. Oh, no, it's just end. It's just end. Forgot we don't need to get some stuff. We're not trying to do... We're not trying to 100% it, just trying to beat it. Hey, where's that guy? There's usually a guy sitting on that chair watching TV. Where'd he go? I did chores, designed outfits for friends, hung out with Junior. Ben got a new tattoo today. Oh, sweet. What did he get? Yeah, today I worked from like 7:30 to like 1ish. I've been working like half days recently, just to come home and take it easy. And coming home early, I've been like trying to use that extra time to like go on walks and stuff. But yep, came home, a little bit of a walk today, just kind of hung out. Played a little bit on the computer. But yeah, Allie had today off, or her work had today off for Juneteenth. Zoe had a play today, like a Descendants play. Zoe's like really in Descendants, like from Disney, like really into it. And so it was like a Descendants play. I couldn't see the play. It was like at 12. It was like 12 p.m. like lunchtime. Um, and Allie said there was gonna be a Zoom link, and so she sent the Zoom link so I could like watch it like on my phone or on my laptop at work, like working because it's my family business, so like I have that freedom to kind of do that stuff anyways. But um, I mean, even if like even people outside the family that they work for us, it's like people have like more freedoms working for us than they do other people because we're pretty reasonable people of like when there's downtime, do what the fuck you want. Just make sure work gets done and we don't cause problems. It's like you can be on your phone on downtime, you know. But anyways, the link didn't work. I kept trying to join it, and I was like, it's not working, so I couldn't watch it live. I mean, I got to see footage. She came home and like was casting the recording like on her phone to the screen, so we like watched on the TV. I got to see some of the stuff, but that's where they're at earlier today. It's black and white American traditional skull with a snake wrapped around it. Sweet. I've always wanted tattoos. Um, I guess I've never gotten one. I don't know what I would want. One of my ex girlfriends was like tatted up, like full on, like sleeves on both arms, chest piece on the neck. She was like there's not, I mean, pictures of it, but she was like a scene girl. The hair and everything. This was because it was like 2008, '07 when we were dating. She even had the corset piercing on her back that people were doing back then. Like leg tattoos, all kinds of stuff. And for me, I want tattoos, but like I want something that like I'm going to like my whole life. Like I don't, I'm afraid of going like I think this looks really cool now, and then I end up hating it later. That's my personal fear. It's hard to want to spend money on it for me, but I'd like to have them. Yeah, like my cousin has like a full blown like half sleeve. Um, I wonder if I can actually find it. Um, I have a few, nothing huge though. Why? What if like I haven't seen them? Are they like on like? Have you posted with tattoos on um like in pictures? Am I that oblivious, Jesse? Or are they like hidden? Like you haven't shown them, or have you shown them and like I'm that fucking oblivious? I'm literally like the cliche men were oblivious to shit. No, on your arm. You posted one today. On your forearm. What am I talking about? Right? I have a motionless and white tattoo my arm. The Navi tattoo on the back of my neck with the star going out to my shoulders. Then my ankle, I have a nickname for my grandma with hearts. White, not with Matt Diver. No, I figured it was emotionless and white. Um, that's sweet. Facebook years ago. We went to this place. This yeah, '09. My cousin got is this half sleeve. It's like it's hard to tell because this was shot on like the second iPhone. It's like it's like extremely detailed. It's there was still like three or four more. You had to do it like in sessions. But yeah, it wraps all the way around, half sleeve, goes up like past his like rotator cuff. Um, but the guy who did the tattoos used to like, from my understanding, he would like go to Kat Von D's studio in Hollywood. Like he would like book appointments up there, so he was like legit. But yeah, in '09, Carlton spent like 3, 4, 5 grand on the tattoo. I'm sure something like this would be way more now, but um, shit. Should ask Carlton to send it to me. Well, on Facebook. Jesse, when's the last time you went on Facebook? Had to scroll all the way down. Hey, look, here's a picture of me playing. No, this is like from 2005. But look at see me playing baseball in my high school. Look, there's the high school in the background. Second story. That's me pitching at a game. I used to play sports. I can't stand watching sports, but I had no life because of sports. Meaning, like, my friends, like, in the summertime and, like, off season, it's like my friends were like, we're going here and there. And it's like, I can't I have baseball practice. I can't have, like, lessons with my pitching coach. I can't have lessons with, like, this coach. Man. Oh, yeah. The hipster mustache. I mustache you a question in ads. Okay, out of ads. Oh, I was asking you. I had to scroll on Facebook to find that picture because I used to use Facebook like how Facebook was intended in the early 2000s, like engage on social media, but now it's like a retirement home for boomers. I'm like rarely on Facebook. I like don't post anything on Facebook. If I do, it's like because it's like linked to like one of my Instagram accounts, so it's like for stories, like people might see it. But anyways, I was just scrolling through Facebook, but this is when I was in my hipster phase, my mustache. I didn't always have a beard. Sometimes I prefer to be clean shaven. Yeah, this is me when I was so oh 08. 19th birthday. Looking like extra breakfast club here. See the earrings? This is before I got plugs. What's his face from Breakfast Club? The bully? Oh, breakfast. I just typed in breakfast. Judd Nelson, who played John Bender, right? Looking Breakfast Club looking your kid looks just like you. Yeah. It's hard for me to see, but everybody that's what everybody says, which I cuz like I'm it's like hard to see your own kids that look like you. Other people go, "Dude, looks just like you." I'm trying to see if I have any pictures of like this. This is when I grew my. Oh, I think I've shown you this picture. When I grew my beard out for 1 year. Sorry, we're on tangents now. We're just looking at random shit and going there. I grew my beard out for 1 year straight. They call it the yeared. Get it? Because you grow your beard out for a year. uh, speaking of, look, Breakfast Club. Look at this shit. This was look. That's my cat Spike. Rest in peace, Spike. But this was when I was working. Okay, I don't own a shirt that looks like a damn picnic um a tablecloth. So I worked for this grocery store called Bristol Farms, and the shirts like it was a button-up shirt that looked like this shit. But yeah, it was like before work or something. My mama took a picture of me. But yeah. uh that was 2008. That was a look. That was a look for the hair. Having a hair like that. It's like if you're gonna grow your hair out like that, Halloween. So check this out. Check this out. So okay. So this is Halloween 2011, right? But do you see what I'm wearing? Okay, so I went through a punk phase in high school. Like real punk. I mean, it punk was dead, but people argue as soon as Sid Vicious died, right? From what was it? Sex Pistols, right? Sid Vicious? Uzi? Sex Pistols, yeah. People argue when he died, that's when punk died. I don't want to get into some political punk debate about it, but I used to like be like into punk, like punk kind of shit, And I like used to sew all these jackets, pins, and patches. I had a big back patch on the back. This is my 3-row studded belt, like real leather. Super tight pants. Super tight pants. Um anyways, but like that's how I wore in high school because I went through like a big like punk phase. Um I was never a scene kid actually. I was more of like a punk kid. Oh shit, sorry. Hold on. Let me do this. There we go. Your head is covering the belt and pants. Yeah. So, um, so I hung out with like a punk group, I guess you could say. Like in it, we're in like we all played like we all used to jam, play shows, and a lot of them also used to skate, and we all like dressed like this. And obviously, I had to keep it conservative in high school because I played on the baseball team, so it was like I could let my hair get a little shaggy, but like I had full on friends who were like doing like Liberty spikes, like bleached hair to like multicolored hair with like you actually take like fucking full on like Elmer's glue and shit to do like the Liberty spikes, mohawk, all kinds of crazy shit. Um and so this is so interesting. Now I got the full scope. Now here's what's funny, right? So this was when I was like dressing like the height of like this look in high school was around like '04, '05, some '06, right? The very That's kind of right around like when the scene kids started to get big, right? If you're a scene kid. Now, this is important. This is important history here on tight pants. At the time, get this, right? There were no guy tight pants. 2004, 2005, right? There were no guy tight pants. What That is one reason why scene kids wore girls' pants. That's one reason why scene kids wore girls' pants, right? And you could always tell because what the crotch, right? Because at the time, what were the jeans girls were wearing, right? The low pants, right? The crotch is like this big, right? You know what I'm talking about? With like the flared, um, you like of all people don't know this, So it's like wearing girls' pants. It's like they were like like they're flared, so like you could tell when a guy was wearing girls' pants because they were flared. It wasn't continued straight, right? Now, if you were a guy and you wanted tight pants, here were your options. And there was two ways to do this. There was third. So these pants I got like at a boutique store. These jeans right here in like over like somewhere in like Hermosa Beach area, and they were like a brand kind of like I think they were like a skater jeans brand, right? Like because skaters were like into tight jeans. Because in the '90s it was all about baggy pants and big ass shoes up to the early 2000s. So these were like expensive, like it's so punk, right? Because it's expensive, right? The joke is that punks like don't spend a lot of fucking money. It's poser shit. But those were like $40 jeans at the time, and they were the only guy, like one of the few brands that are making tight jeans for guys. So that was a third option, but most guys didn't do that. What they would do is they would take if you were a sing kid, usually you left it alone. You would not do any sewing. But for punks, you know what they would do? They would take like straight leg like jeans, like Levi's or whatever, right? And they would sew like higher up because if they're straight leg, they're straight all the way up until like your thighs. So you would have to sew higher up, right? You'd have to sew almost to like the depending on your body type, you would have to sew all the way up to like the belt loops and basically sew your pants so they're tight around your legs, right? Like literally fold in the jeans, sew them so they're like actual tight, right? And for punks, it was kind of punk to like stitch with thick colored uh like like sewing string, I guess you could say, or sewing yarn string. What am I blanking? And so you'd have like bright red, like you would see it right when they would do the stitching, whatever. So that a lot of people did that route. But the easier route was to just buy girls' jeans because it was tight all the way past the kneecaps. Below the kneecaps is when like there was like a little bit of a flare, right? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, Jesse. So, because most of it was like tight, like around the thighs up until the knee, it was just below the knees that, when you had like the flare on the jeans. So it was easier that route because there was less stitching you had to do. So people would just sew So it's straight, so the flared part straight all the way to like the ankles, the cuffs. So, anyways, so with all that being said, right? So before the scene started taking off, nobody at my school wore tight pants. Barely. We're talking guys. My sister used to do that. Okay, so she knows what's up. You know what's up. That's right. So you know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about this stuff. So get this, right? So we're talking 0405. Nobody was wearing tight jeans. I mean, it was barely at this point, like at that time, even the look for guys to start dressing like scene kids was at the very pioneering beginning. It was like sprinkling in, right? So most guys had like the standard look in the early 2000s, like still wearing Hurley, Volcom shirts with like, not straight legged, but not baggy jeans, right? A little bit of sagging, right? And so when we would walk around, like I'm like a sophomore at this point, right? We would like all my friends. We like walk. I remember walking to the cafeteria, and like seniors, right? And we're like dressed like this, and they would see our tight pants. They go like, "Dude, you guys got like tight pants on? Like, you guys are a bunch of fags." Like, they like they'd make fun of us. Like, you're wearing girls' jeans, bro. You guys are gay as hell. Like, they were literally saying that stuff to us, and it's like they were 2 years older, and we didn't want to say anything back to them because they didn't want to get our asses beat. But literally, that's the stuff they were saying to us because of the tight pants. Well, guess what? In the next year or two, everybody and their mom that used to think that way was wearing tight pants. I mean, tight pants were like a thing up until like maybe the mid late 2010s, because um even when I was a hipster, it was normal to wear tight pants with like boots and a flannel, like when I was going through my hipster phase, right? At post hipster, which would happen like maybe mid late 2010s, is when people started wearing like looser clothing. The whole like athleisure look came out with like people wearing like men wearing joggers and like Adidas and stuff like that. It's like it just started dying out by that time. But anyways, maybe I'm yapping with no direction, but I wanted to talk about it because I figured maybe you'd appreciate it and remember. I'm pro bringing back tight pants for guys. You know what's interesting? Fashion always comes back around. Have you noticed that? Fashion always comes back around. And when it comes around, like, sure, it might be packaged a little differently, but it's like all the styles come around. Like, so for example, right? Remember in the 90s, like how like women wore like their jeans, like they're pretty high up to the point where like the belt buckle was like close to their belly button, right? And people would make fun of it like in the two, like, so I mean, because you wore like Dickies jeans or whatever, right? And it's like the low crotch, like super tight jeans. And it's like, people would call them like mom jeans, right? It's like, it's like the jeans your mom wear, and it's like when it's like that high and like the way they fit and stuff like that. And what's so funny is that like during like the early stages of like hipsters, like I remember when girls started wearing like the high rise like jeans again, and I remember going like, what? That's so weird. I don't know if I like that. I remember that was like 09, 2010. I started seeing like hipster girls like wearing like the mom jeans, like really super high up. Like, I'm like, what? It's like I'm so used to girls with like the low crotch, super tight jeans and pants or whatever, and it's like I'm like, I don't know, man. But it's just so funny how like the trends come and go. And in more recent years, like girls, like Gen Z, like they started wearing like was it like during the like late 2010s, like what choker chains like started coming back in style, like 90s, like there's like almost like a mix of like 90s thrown in again with the way things are. But it's so big right now where like everybody's going to like baggy pants. Like Gen Z's like literally like they think it's like cringe to wear like tight, so they're all like the baggy again. I'm like, dude, that's the shit we wore like late 90s, early 2000s. But I'm like, I guess it's like it's come back again. The mullet come back. I thought it was a joke. I'm still not sure if it is or not. Dude, no, it's back. It's definitely back. Yeah, for guys, it's like that look. That look is literally back. I don't want to do it because I want long hair, but Also, if I ever did it, I would need to lose weight. I would not look good. Um, with a mole, I'd literally have to like get back down to where I am in this like picture. But it was just funny bringing this picture up because we're on Facebook. But yeah, I literally have these jackets are somewhere. They might be in the garage, or they might be at my parents' house. But I had another jacket that I spent time like sewing and pins and doing the studs onto. And then look here. Here's my back when I was working in the coffee industry. Here's my latte art. This is a cappuccino. And then this is look at this latte art. My little flat white I was doing. Why do you why do you want a mullet? Okay, not like white trash RV mullet, like more of like the subtle ones that are kind of in style where they're like it's passable, but like dude, not like Joe Dirt mullet, not that shit. I think that looks terrible, but there is kind of like what is it like current men's mullet? Let me see. Like some of this stuff. Oh, the wolf cut looks good too. Yeah, like this one right here, right? Yeah, even girls with the wolf cut look good too. I guess it depends on the type of mullet. Yeah, I would say like the more like back at the top, back at the way top, more like the like a mullet like this or the wolf cut. Like for example, men wolf cut. Let's see. Is that a wolf cut? Is that a wolf cut? I guess like if I were to do some of those, I wouldn't call it mullet, right? Yeah, some people are bad at like labeling shit. Like this is like a wolf cut, right? Is that what they're saying? Wolf cut men, the ultimate 2025 guide to modern textured hair. The classic wolf cut, short wolf cut men. Now, okay, so here's what's interesting. To me, I would say this just looks like long hair with bangs, like something you would see in the 80s, right? Like hair metal. But then again, look here. See how it's not just bangs because look right here by the ears, how um it's like shorted here, almost like stepped, right? So I guess that's maybe where they're able to get away with calling it like this one a wolf cut because in addition to the bangs, there's like something going on here. I'm gonna get some headache medicine. Okay, good. Yeah, make sure you take it. Don't wait till it gets worse. I'm big about ibuprofen. Nothing else works for me. Tylenol, that does not work on me. I need my Advil. I need my ibuprofen. Is it getting dark out yet? Let me see. It's getting dark. Just sunset. Let's see. It's like technically sunset, but um the light's still out. I want it open because I want the breeze. I want the breeze. I want the air. It's kind of warm in here when you got both computers on at the same time. Yeah, see, like if I was like 100 pounds lighter, so back in like those pictures like during my my hipster era where I was like 100 pounds lighter or so, it's like it's so hard to pull off like looking good at this weight, the weight I'm at, But when I was like in my hipster phase, it was like easier to pull off, the current trend of like the 2010s because it's easier just to, in my opinion, for me, easier for me to look the part at a lighter weight. So if I were to do this, it's like I would not do it at the weight I'm at. I feel like I would look terrible. Uh, but also I'm not keeping my hair long because I'm fat. I'm also just like I'm in my metalhead phase. I'm in my long hair phase. A phase I've always wanted to be in, by the way. A phase I in high school when I like kind of was straying from being like punk. Although those AI photos, like I can't tell. They look very AI. You're probably absolutely right. I mean, they look. You could tell, man. This shit does look AI as hell. But yeah, long hair is a phase I've always wanted. And again, when I started getting more into like my metal era in high school, like junior senior year, when I stopped like hanging out with the punks and like there was a natural progression as to like why, and we'll keep it short and sweet. But um, basically what happened is that like I was into punk because I loved the speed of it. I loved the just the vibe of it. I loved even some of like the philosophy behind it, right? I like the look behind it. And as a musician, I just kept like wanting to progress to get like better at my craft and like better at my instrument, right? And punk is like in terms of technicality, it's like right around rock. It's not very technical. And so I started listening to more metal. It was like a natural progression, right? It's like from punk I got into like, more stuff like Slayer, Metallica, or like thrash metal is like, it's like thrash metal is like punk with solos, you know. And then I started getting moving on from that and like wanted to like prove on my technicality. So I just like started moving away from like punk and got into metal, but I couldn't grow my hair out because being on the baseball team, it's like I still had to have a reasonable look. So it was like, being a metalhead but looking like not really looking like a metalhead. I always wanted long hair. Well, the pandemic is kind of when it just happened naturally. It was like, I had that hipster haircut all the way up until February 2020. You know, the shaved or the fade on the side, the short on the sides and the back with the top like slicked up like back into the side, kind of thing. I had that hipster haircut up until about 2020. Last time I saw my barber for that haircut was I went every month to get a trim. 2020 after that, I started going out and then never looked back to cutting my hair. Well, I always tell people obviously I trim it periodically. Like every 9 months to a year, I take off like an inch or two to trim it. But I'm actually going to cut my hair short for the summer, I think I'm actually going to go to like shoulder length. Or maybe above shoulder length, just enough so it can be put in a bun. I'm like just enough so it can be in a bun. I think I'm gonna go that length for the summer, and then let it grow all the way out to the winter again. What do you play? Drums. Drums, if you can believe that. I don't even know. Let's see. Can I? Am I onto my personal? Let me see. Do you still have a set? I do. All my sets are at my parents' house. Every place I've lived, um, has not like I've not been able to have a drum set. Well, let me type this in. My grandpa and dad were both drummers. That is awesome. So then you then. Let's see if I can find stuff. Do I have anything? Hold on. Oops. 470 weeks ago. When was that? Oh, that was 2017. There's your punk thrash beats. Yeah, kind of hard to hear. You can do an undercut or straight across, shorter length. Yeah, maybe just like straight across. Even if it doesn't like look that good or something like that, I'm gonna have it up in a bun most of the time, anyways.
Come on, guys, stop that.
Just being a goof. Let me see.
Jamie, where'd you study music?
At McDonald's.
You've been a lot of fun playing together playing music. Yeah, I bet we would. Hell yeah. Or some other old ass videos. Uh anyways, I won't bore you with random shit on my Instagram, but oh man. Video of me doing latte art at my old job, May 2016. Anyways. Oh, I love this video.
I don't know why I find this fascinating. Sounds like a typewriter.
You know, here's the thing. I didn't even know porcupines ate corn. I didn't know that was part of their diet.
Yeah, I didn't know that corn was part of their diet.
Oh, they have all sorts of fruits and vegetables, leaves, shoots, but corn is her absolute favorite.
Really?
Dude, look at this porcupine
Why do
eating
you like
corn
so much?
One of my favorite videos. That's why I
Is
posted
that
it
delicious?
at the time.
Am I annoying you while you eat?
Look, I'm too busy.
Dude, this porcupine is going
No
ham
comment. I get
on
that
that
a lot.
corn.
Do we have no other news to go to?
Oh gosh. How's this? Hey, what do you guys think of my music, man? Wait, no, let's not play that shit again. I posted this in May 2018. I said, "Let me do your podcast intro." Everybody was doing their podcasts. What do you guys think of me hiring me to do your podcast intro? What the fuck was that? What the hell was that? What did they just drop in the bedroom? The kids. I'm sorry, I'm referring to the kids. Anyways, let me get back to gaming. Oh! Yeah, get the frick out of here. What are you laughing at? Timu Ninja Turtle? Whoa. Wait. What the frick? No, something ain't... Something ain't right here. Oh, wait, what? Okay, here we go. Wait. Wait, hold on. Oh, man. I guess I went further back. Hold on. Let me just beat this level again. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me save it the right way. Whoop. Try that again. Up here, jump, fly over, on the ladder. We got the key. So let's get out of here, dude. There he is. There we go. Now, I don't know... Whoa! What's going on here? Oh, I think I might have to change my ability. That's why. Wait, no, I can swim. Wait, what? I'm so confused, sorry. There, I can get under. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, stunned you. Why is there no music? Is this a boss? What's going on here? Oh, climb! Whoa! Stay away from me. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, hold on. No, I can't let this go. Wait, hold on, hold on. Yeah. Come on. Hell yeah, bro. Woo! Damn, dude, that music slaps. That's what I'm talking about. Whew. Actually, hold on. I need to stand a little bit. We're wasting time. We gotta load it again. Whoa, that's fast. Oh my gosh, that was quick. What is that? Oh. here's the issue. Need a key. We're gonna have to backtrack, unfortunately. Oh. Man, hold on. That means hopefully that spawned the key. No, just because. Where's the key, man? Hopefully in here. There's the key. Here we go. This guy's always watching TV, bro. What's he watching? That was level 6. We're on level 7 now? Okay, let's take a quick break, y'all. And then we'll come back to be playing. We'll come back to play some mobile games, but yeah, let's take a break, right? There we go. Okay, we are back, but I'm actually going to cut the stream there. We've been streaming for about 3 hours. It's kind of a fun stream. We got to talk a lot. Jesse, you and I got to talk a lot. Got to play some games. We usually don't stream on Friday. It's kind of a bonus stream. I mean, I still plan on streaming tomorrow night, but you know, just the way things turned out, I was able to stream tonight. But I just want to say, you know, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for spending your Friday night with me for a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. The girls, dude. There's something also happening, so I kind of want to go help Allie with the girls. One of the girls climbed out of her bed, like her crib, and she wasn't supposed to. It's not safe. So we just got to make sure we talk to her and all that stuff like that. It happens, you know. It's apparently a thing that happens to a lot of families with small kids. It's like eventually they learn how to climb out of their crib and they want to keep doing it, but sometimes it's not safe. But anyways, y'all enjoy the rest of your Friday night. Again, thank you guys for being here. And yeah, I guess I will see you all later. Bye.